Most people know me as Wall Street Real, but for the last 15 years, 14 years, 9 months, 19 days to be exact, the government knew me as MA 43083-039. You're not tuned into my fair vacation. What up, though? Y'all know what it is. You're not tuned into another episode of My Fair Vacation, Season 2, brought to you live from Farm Boy Studios, sponsored by Vivian's Barbecue. It's your boy Wall Street. Today, I'm trying something different. I got my man Instagram Stan and my man Ken warming up in the building. What's up, niggas?
Hey,
It's a blessing, man.
finally the real niggas is winning. We finally winning. Check us go.
We home. Back outside, boys.
Yep, it's on the floor.
Definitely.
What's up, my niggas?
I got my
Long time no
Oh
see.
shit, man.
Man, what? Definitely. Long time no see from my dog. I ain't seen
Man,
my
shout out
baby,
to the
man.
whole motherfucking Detroit. Shout out to my dog Wall Street, man, for giving me the opportunity to come on here, man, and promote a couple things I got going on and you know, kick some game that I know.
You know what it is.
And soak up some game. I'm
It
gonna
ain't no
listen
secret,
to
man. You're not tuned into My Fair Vacation Season 2. Got my man Instagram Stan. I got my man Kid in the building, man. And this shit's so crazy because these niggas homies and I met this nigga through this nigga and that's how that shit go in the Fed system. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna start with my man Instagram Stan. You know what I mean? Let everybody know who you is, man. For everybody don't know.
Man, I'm Stanley Anderson Jr., my real name. You feel me? And it feel good when you can say your real name.
For sure.
Because a lot of people know me as my real name. You know what I'm saying? I'm Stan the man. You feel me? Extragram, everybody know Extragram too, but it's Stan the man. You feel me? This is my name. A lot of people can't use their real name. You feel me? 'Cause they did some bullshit. But I can use my real name and I can go wherever I want to go. East side, west side, and I got love everywhere, man.
For
You
sure.
know what I'm saying? That's how it should be.
We gonna swing
When
it
you
to the
stand
right,
up.
man. Got my nigga Ken in the building, man. Give me, you know what I mean? Let me give him a rundown.
Hey, man, you sworn Ken, man. Y'all know what it is. Same thing. Use my name anywhere I go. Hey, all platforms, first and last name on that motherfucker. Look it up. It's all love, though, man. It's a blessing to be here with my mans. Just here, man. Vibing, man.
I heard you niggas used to be a dance group.
Oh, man. Come on. Don't do that, real. Don't do that, real. Don't do
Go
that,
back to
real.
them skate land days, man. You know what I'm saying?
We strictly for the ladies.
On the east side, you know
No,
what I'm saying?
I was on the west with it. I was at Mozart Beach for about 90 days. And them niggas was too freaky. I said, this shit ain't for me.
He said 90 days.
I say, no, it's
Hey,
too
Nah, we gonna keep it My Fair Vacation. You niggas keep on that dancing thing. Keep that shit on
That was the old days.
Keep that shit on the east
Before-
side.
Hey, listen,
Jack.
you couldn't dance when you was younger, bro. Come on, you was lame, man. We was the niggas in the party dancing.
I got one eye. I always been uncoordinated. I can never dance. I barely could walk. I always been a clumsy.
Don't let that
kid.
dancing shit get you fucked
I
up,
never
though.
could dance.
Don't let that
Not yet.
dancing shit.
Listen.
I had to fuck a lot of people
Don't
up,
let
man.
that dancing shit get you
Because a
fucked up.
nigga in the club and
Jit and all that. Everybody used to do it, baby. It's,
Listen,
hey,
not me. A nigga know me. I've always been a clumsy kid.
you the one watching us in the back, like them my niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real got the gun though. Real got the strap on him in the back.
But then though, you know what I mean? This is My Fair Vacation, man. So you know, it ain't no secret, man. We all are ex-cons, criminals, convicts, whatever you want to call it. But you know, we doing this with a purpose, man. So I always got to state the disclaimer, man. I don't want nobody in no way, shape, form, or fashion to think My Fair Vacation is in any way glorifying prison or anything of the such. You know what I mean? You know, we here to get
we
game,
came a
man.
long way.
And that's all I'm here for, man. To
Blessings.
get game, man. To school youth, man,
Oh,
and
definitely
change the trajectory of our community. You know what I mean? So,
Change.
but with that said, though, you know, you got to have real stories to learn. You know what I mean? Because you can learn from our experience. You know what I mean? We experience it, so you don't have to, man. So, with that being said, man, what you initially get indicted for, my nigga?
Man, I got indicted for basically traffic appeals from Detroit through Ohio, through Tennessee, through West Virginia, Kentucky. I ultimately got caught in Kentucky, in Covington. Back then, when I was hustling, man, I was a kid, and that's what my hood was on. Like, not putting it on nobody, because when you grown, you know what you're getting into. You know what I'm saying? I knew the risk I was taking, but at the same time, when you chasing that money and being addicted to that money, it's a drug too. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. For sure.
So when your people moving and you seeing your people move, like, damn, I'm getting that money. Like, I got to get me some of this. You know what I'm saying? When it's your family and your people, you know what I'm saying? You're not even thinking about the other side. Well, damn, if I get caught with this, how much time I'm facing? You ain't looking at that busted by the feds book, none of that. You ain't doing none of that.
You would think that part of the game don't exist.
Yeah, you ain't doing
So that's
none of
what
that.
my
You
fair
think you can't
vacation
get
is
caught.
for. You hear all the glorification
Yeah.
of the good parts about the game, but you don't hear none of the raw realities of the
Listen,
bad part,
man.
the other side of the game. So that's what
You
my
think
fair
you
vacation
can't get
is about.
caught, man.
Right.
Ultimately, the dude I was messing with got caught. And he put the plate down on me to set me up, man. And you know, being younger, you thinking, damn, well, he set me up. This motherfucker telling on me. But at the same time, if you wasn't never fucking with dog, you would have never got in trouble.
Never been that
You gave a
situation.
man an opportunity to give you up and get a get out of jail free card. You know what I'm saying?
Now, how about you, my nigga? How your situation happened? How you eventually get indicted?
Man, you know what? I should have stuck my bitch ass on the block, man, and just stayed selling nickels and dime bags. Went out of town, man, to North Dakota, man, and got myself in the jail fucking with a nigga who I thought was my mans. You know what I'm saying? End up folding. You know what I'm saying?
And that's how that shit go. It's usually a nigga you think your friend because you gotta think the outsider don't know too much about you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
I don't know your
it's
business.
a nigga that's close to you that get him to you. You know what I'm
Fucking
saying?
with.
They call it ghost dope. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even gotta have nothing.
Nah.
Motherfucker show the police who you is and the times you going and pictures of you automatically in the indictment, man. And
Yeah,
that's
'cause
how
I
it
got-
kind of went with me.
Cause I got caught with physically 5,000 Xannies and 12,000. We call them blues, but it's oxycodone. They charged me once dog was coming to court saying he met me this many times. They took what I got caught with and times it by what dog said he met me. So he said he met me 6 times. So they took the 1,200 blues and times it 12.6. You see what I'm saying? No physical evidence,
Do you
no
wanna get into
audio,
that?
video.
Do you want to get into that? I ain't get caught
That's
with
what I said.
a
With-
gram.
I know that.
Now, a nigga say I sold him a half a key of powder. My co-defendant saying I was selling other niggas this, that, and the third, this amount of weeks. Another nigga that told on me said I sold him this, that, and the third. They added all that up, and the times that my co-defendant said that, and it was
Said you served.
so many dribbles, was cocaine, heroin, and crack. So when they do that, they equivalent in marijuana. That's how they charge you. They just equivalent to marijuana. So, do you know what they actually charged me with? How much marijuana they charged me with?
How many balls?
112,000
Balls.
pounds of marijuana.
That's crazy.
112,000 pounds of marijuana. That's what my
crazy.
charge equivalent to. When they do it in marijuana way, how the feds calculate it.
And you know the word they use. Preponderance of evidence. Go look that shit up, because I've been searching it and trying to just decipher the word preponderance of evidence.
This shit deep, man. So pay attention, man, to what's really going on out here, man. Don't let the wool get pulled over your eyes like we did because we didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So use this channel. Use My Fair Vacation. You know what I mean? Because we did it. So you ain't got to do it. So after the play got put down, you got indicted. You got caught in Kentucky.
Yep.
So where they in there? Kentucky got a federal holding jail. You was in one of them Hit County
Yeah,
jails.
I was at Laurel County, hick ass jail. I think I was two black people there. And then for a minute it was just me, the only black person in there. You know, after you get sentenced or whatever, go through transit, of course Oklahoma.
Slow down though, slow down.
Okay.
So you get indicted, you eventually get convicted. How much time you get sentenced to?
I got sentenced to 121 months.
121 months.
Yep. And
This your
4
first-
years probation.
This your first time being locked up ever?
First time, first case, first anything.
So how like what mind state was you in when you get 120 months? Your first time being
Man.
locked up.
I was in the mind state of
For a non-violent crime.
what, shit, how I'm about to do this. Like when I talk to my OG, shout out to my OG, man. Shout out to my mama. That's my rock, man.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Shout out to my big brothers. They kind of gave me some insight on kind of what to expect, cause they kind of been in trouble before, so they kind of gave me an insight on what to expect. But you never know what to expect when it's your first time. So, first birthday come, I'm in transit. You know, you get to meeting people. Meet good people. It's good people in there. Everybody is not fucked up in there. You meet some good people. So a couple of the OGs, they want, listen, this is what you need to do. Get your health together. Go back to school. You got your diploma already? Cool. Go to college. They got college classes. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I did.
But imagine, before this, I'm dropping bro off at school, at college, Wayne State. It ain't like, bro, you know what I'm saying? We just got railroaded with the money, man.
We just got caught in a bad situation, chasing that bag, man, that money. And once you touch it, once I touched my first 10,000, I'm like, oh shit, I need 50.
So how your situation happened? You get in, you know, they put the play down, you man in North Dakota, so
get off the train, man.
How much time you eventually get sentenced to?
60 months.
60 months.
Get off the train, they already there.
And that's crazy because this sound crazy because
first time.
10 months in jail is too much time to do in jail.
Man,
but to me,
but
60 months, I'm like, oh, that ain't shit. I almost was caught up in that. To almost said 60 months ain't shit.
But not having a record, it's like, damn, that's a lot.
But still, that's how much they desensitize you, how much time they give you to. I almost said 60 months ain't shit.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's crazy.
And
We used to talk about that.
But I'm about to tell you, real.
You got 2 years.
When I went into prison, everybody was like, nigga, 60 months, you about to walk that shit on your back. You alright.
I mean, because that's, like I said, that's how they desensitize us with that shit. Because look at it like this. I got sentenced to 262 months. That scarred me.
262. Let's pause. Let's pause.
Pause. You gotta close that door. You can hear them through the camera.
Yeah, we got
You
to
gotta
pause.
pause. Yeah. I hope that shit ain't in the camera that bad.
That shit there right there just sound unbelievable.
Yeah, we got
Take my coat off, dude. You gotta take them coats off. You gotta close the door all the way.
Y'all gonna have to start over.
No, we gonna pick it up right here.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm still rolling.
Yeah, keep going. It can be edited. You don't have to cut it and edit. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up from I got sentenced to 262 months. We vibing.
Listen,
Nick, what's up, baby?
that's what I'm saying. We got to take a pause for that.
I got sentenced to 262 months.
Baby, what's up?
262.
But you know this, it's niggas that got sentenced to 900 something months.
Man, what?
No, not life. We talking about the niggas who got sentenced to life.
We talking about months.
We talking about the niggas who got sentenced to months.
Yeah. How you gonna do all the months?
2 niggas from my hood, Frankenfield, them niggas got 95 to 65 years. I can't even compute that shit in months. The niggas got hundreds of months.
That's
You know,
lifetime.
you know what I mean? So to them, they be like, oh, your 262 months ain't shit. The same as I said,
Same.
his 60 months ain't shit.
Right.
But 60 months is something.
It is, bro.
60
Wait
months
for
to be
your
away from
family.
your children. 60 months to be away from your family.
Definitely.
Look what the fucking happened in 60 months.
A lot.
I wasn't in my prison sentence 60 months when my mother passed. You feel me?
My first year, I lost 7 people.
Listen.
You get what I'm saying? So this shit ain't worth it, man. So you go through trans in Oklahoma. You say, you know, you like, regardless of what some old heads told you, still a fear of the unknown. And I spoke about that before.
Fear
you know
of
what I'm saying?
unknown.
So where you land up at? Your first spot?
First spot, I looked up. They sent me back home. They sent me to Miley.
Oh, nigga, you
I looked up.
listen. You was living a dream.
I looked up.
So, did you know what to expect getting to Miley?
I didn't know what to expect. I knew probably I'm gonna run into some of the homies. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the crib.
And I say know what to expect because, of course, you didn't know what to expect because you hadn't been locked up before. But you know, going through trans and you hear how shit
how
gonna be
it
because
is.
it felt like I knew how
Yeah.
Milan was before I even, and I never been to Milan. I feel, you know
so
what I mean?
Most of the guys at train, oh, you going to Milan? Oh, they got good ass food, chicken down Thursday. oh, you good, they got a phone, you gonna live, you know how it go. You gonna
For
live
sure.
like a king.
They say you
over
the
there.
dream to make you think anything
Scary
about
the
prison is
dream.
cool.
You know what I'm saying? They taking the good with the bad. You know what I'm saying? I get to Milan, I stay over at the holdover first.
FDC.
I don't hit the
Federal Detention Center.
I don't hit the pound yet for about
I
a month.
never even made it through that motherfucker.
Yeah, I ain't hit the pound for about a month. So, and then once I hit the pound, and it's so crazy, bro. This how the federal system is. People might not know. People know you coming.
For sure. That's just like
When your
some shit.
name good,
That's
people
just
know
like some
you
shit that
coming.
they do. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
And I
Like
give
people
y'all
I grew up with was there. They knew I was coming.
I give y'all the breakdown of that, you know, because I said that in my episode. When I got to Elkton, my niggas like that I knew from the street was calling my name as soon as I came out
That's
of
what I'm
R&D.
saying, bro.
But you know how that process goes. The people don't know, but you know when you come in, it's a list that go through laundry because they gotta put your name
Yeah,
on all
they
the
gotta
tags.
put your name on
so
the
the motherfucker
clothes.
working laundry get the list of the names
Yeah.
of everybody coming.
And that's how we knew.
So a nigga know.
Shout out to my dog Big D.
Y'all
That's
got
how
some
we knew.
homeboys coming, and nigga tell everybody because you based on where your number. A nigga know where
Right.
you from by your last 3 numbers. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
niggas-
039.
So that's why a lot of niggas, when you be done told on somebody or something, and you get to somewhere, somebody waiting on your ass, they already know you coming because the nigga that R&D done gave them, you know what I mean? But so you get to Milan, you know some homies, so it's like after that, what?
It's love, man. Ran into my dog Vine. Shout out my dog Vine. They instantly food, clothes. Cause I came with my paper. I had my paperwork stashed in my bag.
that's rare, though.
And they let it.
That's
let
rare.
it
It's
through.
rare to a nigga. It's rare that a nigga pull up fresh in the system
Yeah.
with their paperwork. You
And
know
I
what I'm
do that from my big cousin. Shout out my big cousin Bolo. Love you to death. He already told me, cause you ain't telling nobody. Make sure you keep your paperwork. That's your walking
What
saying?
paper.
And listen though, I guess
What you tell me? Same thing you
Same
tell me.
thing.
because we
I
come
told
from
my
a
dog.
certain generation to where we stuck to the code and we stuck to the rules even when we weren't supposed to. Like the rules
Yeah.
is some bullshit. Like the shit these niggas taught us is some goofy shit. But we stuck to it so thorough because I was the same way.
Yeah.
I had my paperwork when I pulled up to my first spot already. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because that's just what it is. You know what I
That's
mean?
what it is, man.
So how about
I'm
you?
gonna tell you the crazy shit.
I think I met you before you made it to your
Yeah,
first spot.
yeah.
So I know how your whole shit went. But give a little rundown to the people how that shit
Get
went.
to the camp.
No. You gotta
know
give
what I'm
them the whole
saying?
situation.
Okay,
You gotta.
So once we, we
You get sentenced.
I get sentenced. I was about to go on the run. I ain't gonna lie to you. Turn yourself in. Shit, me. Turn myself in. Yeah, all right. Y'all gonna catch me. What was so crazy? My pops, dog. I ain't even tell my motherfucking girl who I was with at the time that I was about to leave out the house. I packed my shit. My man's about to come get me from the gas station. I got a bag of clothes. My daddy outside waiting on me with coffee and 2 blunts. Nigga, walk that little shit down. Nigga, I did 18 years. Nigga, I walked that shit. I swear to God, what made he called my grandmother. He said, "The time you about to do, watch this." He called my grandma, my dad. How long did it go before you had to call the warden for me to call home? She said 5 years. He said, I went 5 years straight, I ain't called nobody, I did my time, I ain't thinking about the outside world. That shit you get, walk that shit down, I walked that shit down sleep. And that shit was like, damn, Pops did it for, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't no secret.
Man, I blew them 2 L's and turned myself in, man, and it was all she wrote, but I went
So
to
you
train,
turned yourself into where?
I turned myself in at the federal building.
Down here?
Yeah, they ended up sending me to Livingston County,
Right.
and then I went to
Not
Milan Detention Center.
Yeah.
Before you figure out where you're going,
And from my detention center, you went to
I went to Bradford, Pennsylvania, to the camp. To
No,
McCain.
you gotta slow down. You went to Canaan.
Oh yeah, I went to Canaan. Oh, and that's when I met this nigga. Rapping all MIA. So shout out to.
I ain't just say Canaan because that's what we made.
No, that was a hell of a
Canaan,
But
spot.
you got to
Motherfucker,
go
dog.
through Canaan.
Man, that transition was hell, man.
Dog, Canaan a bad mother.
First time like being in a prison and like going in a penitentiary. This ain't no hold on. This a real penitentiary where they treating you like real penitentiary motherfuckers. It's over for that shit. Like
This is saying they say like, in the federal prison, like you can feel death in certain jails.
Man, you felt it.
Definitely
You
feel that
really
cold
can
shit
feel
there.
the tension and the death in the air in Canaan, and you
feel
just
it,
in
man.
transit.
You feel it in there.
You feel that cold shit
And
in
I'm
there.
talking about I ain't feeding you shit but rice in there.
There's a breeze in that motherfucker.
All rice.
How about this?
Straight up.
What they make you take a bath with?
Man.
Not a bath. What they get, if you get a shower.
That's if you get a
If
shower.
you get a shower. Because
They
if
gonna
I ain't
give-
mistaken, we was in Canada and we was in the cell 7 days straight without getting a shower.
Yeah, they gonna give you that little
So
packet of
did,
soap.
No,
That
they gave
little-
us
like
a
a
pie.
It's a
It's
fucking Tide Pod.
a dish detergent. The shit you wash
Swear to
your
God.
wash your dish
Listen,
clothes with.
no
So
deodorant.
No
Y'all
deodorant.
think this shit sweet? It's cool. It's cool. All the jury is cool.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's cool.
It's cool.
But is it worth that?
Man,
You locked in
hell,
the cell,
not being
the
away
size
from
of
your
a
kids and
bathroom
family.
with another nigga for a week straight, and neither one
I
of
ain't
y'all
gonna
got a
lie.
shower.
And guess what? I was reading the Bible in the dark. I started finding all type of religion in there, man. It ain't nothing to do.
The shit ain't worth it, gang.
You just asking for books.
So that's just, I got to get y'all the raw reality of Canaan. Because
That's
that
a-
shit, and it's like all genetically built ass white boys in that bitch. I ain't bullshit. All these niggas is 6'5", big as fuck, and they ready
Red
for
hair.
action.
Cornfed
Red
white
beards.
Serious shit. Am I lying?
Ain't no. Oh, you
All these
oh,
niggas
you-
look
oh,
like
you
they
think-
supposed to be in the WWE.
Oh,
Rap
you
shit.
think you gonna have a switch? Oh, you? Nah, ain't no guns
Ain't no
in there.
guns in there.
No guns in that
You
game.
gotta be ready to fight. You gotta be ready to fight for your life. Ain't no guns
This
in
crackers
there.
gonna beat the dog shit out your motherfucking
You
ass.
gotta be ready to fight.
It ain't worth it, gang. Don't let nobody say this shit worth it, bro.
Y'all can have that shit. Straight.
So, from Canaan, you go to where?
McKinney.
But listen though.
The camp life was crazy.
Listen though. You got a motherfucking. You had a chance out the world because I met you coming from the camp and you going to the camp.
Yep.
And I'm telling you shit and.
Yep, you telling me.
But
Just
listen,
left
though.
from that motherfucker.
By the time I got to the prison, where I was going, by the time I got back to Loretto, they said you blew the camp already.
Already.
So as this nigga Rail came back to the pop, listen, we was on this ass for about a week, no Diddy. I'm talking about you stupid motherfucker.
Listen though, you don't want to get into that motherfucking situation, gang, because you know that wasn't even out of my control. Gang.
No,
That shit
it
happened
ain't.
for some shit that happened at Loretto.
At Loretto.
The shit
That's
that happened
crazy,
to me,
bro.
that shit never happened like nowhere else. Like the police hated me so much because they felt like
That was
they
crazy.
felt like I got away with so much shit that nigga I wasn't even at the prison.
That was crazy.
They found a phone, I'm gone, I'm not even at the prison. They put the shit on me.
My nigga gone, bro.
That shit that happened to me never happened to nobody before. I wasn't even at the jail. And they found the phone and blamed it on me. I'm at a whole nother jail. Like, for real. Like, a nigga would think I was telling a story. If you wasn't here to validate that story, nigga think I was lying.
Bro.
They blame some shit on me. I'm at a whole nother jail, gang.
Niggas found the phone.
Me ain't never happened to nobody else, nigga. Probably in the history of the BOP. when they found a phone, nigga, and blamed me for it at a whole nother jail, nigga. So when I came back to Loretto, y'all looking at me like I blew the camp, but nah, nigga. Y'all niggas blew me at the camp, nigga. The shit y'all did.
Niggas ain't had that bitch right.
Exactly, you know what I mean? So it wasn't my fault, you know what I mean? I had a decent stash. Me and Sleazeboy had an A1 situation going on. When I left here,
Right,
whatever.
Man, shout out my nigga Earl Williams, man. Shout out my nigga Easy, dog. My baby be home in a minute, man. Milwaukee's finest, goddammit. Shout out my nigga Easy, man. My baby, man.
I ain't gonna lie. Nigga, I'm laying in the bed. Nigga, we just had a good ass night, nigga. Fish, lamb chops, macaroni at the camp. That's why the shit was so much like outside world that you ain't think you was in prison in the camp. You thought you was down there at the crib. It was semi-home.
I told you that.
You real told me this before I got to that bitch.
I told you that.
Bro, I drunk so much, the blue bud, everything outside of the building, we chilling. Two
These
security
niggas-
guards, we ain't tripping.
I'm about to leave out one night. So I asked these niggas, I'm about to leave. I said, what y'all home? Oh, bring me some McDonald's. All right. I come back. I give everybody their food. So niggas know I done bust a move, so niggas really being nosy to come see me the fuck. Y'all know how I go at the camp. Niggas really coming to see what the fuck I got going on. You know what I mean? I gave y'all what the fuck y'all asked for.
You're right. They want to see what you got.
I'm in a cell eating roof, Chris. Them niggas was mad as a motherfucker.
You asked them what they want.
I asked y'all what y'all wanted. Y'all said McDonald's.
Niggas good, nigga talking McDonald's. Give me the Big Mac.
And with all that,
Please.
and with all that being said, man, you know, because I just seen some shit like, you know what I mean? And shout out to my man Figo Gatto, man. I seen he posted some shit on his raw reality shit about Young Doug saying he had his win in prison. And I had my win in prison, but I would never say that shit was cool or it was, you know what I mean? So I ain't trying to glorify that shit. You know, it's just why motherfucker there, motherfucker gonna do what the fuck he gotta do. If I got an opportunity to eat steak from Roof Chris rather than eat some motherfucking prison food, I'm gonna eat that. But I ain't saying that shit was cool in no way, shape, form, or fashion. You know what I'm saying?
I would tell you the craziest shit. I ended up doing 7 months in a hole. I got caught before I escaped. They surround my bed. 7 police come wake me up. The warden want to see me. Get up. Get the fuck up. I tell Jetto, get all my shit, bro. Hold my shit for me, bro. I'm thinking I'm about to come back. I don't know what the fuck going on. But I know what's going on, but I don't know what's going on. You feel
You
me?
don't know what they know.
Man.
But see, from what you just said, and I'm gonna just say this because out of all the shit we just said, because we kind of damn near just glorified the campus. We just got caught up in the moment because it was fun, obviously, because we making the best of a bad situation.
Right.
But I'm gonna use this to throw a little bit of game out there, and not as a I told you so moment, but just a take heed the game moment. And this is the example I'm giving y'all niggas watching this podcast. If I'm telling you, don't do this because this gonna happen, I did it. I got my head bust forward. Look at this bullet
I
wound.
swear
Look at
you
this.
told me that shit months before.
I told you everything
90
that was
days
gonna happen.
prior, dog. 90 days prior, dog.
Niggas
You feel
still
what I'm
gonna
saying?
do it because they ain't
The
been
same
through
way
it.
as niggas told me everything that was gonna happen in life and all that, I ain't listen. But it's time to change that cycle. You know what I'm saying?
They got
I
deer
hope so.
cameras.
It's
on
time to take
Pennsylvania.
you to some game. You know what I'm saying?
They got deer cameras on their trees out in Pennsylvania. So they catching motherfucker every move you do. Man, the motherfucker warden had every angle of a nigga face running through the motherfucking woods.
But did though. So you
Frag.
at Milan.
Right.
You at Kane. No, you at
I was at
McKean.
McKean, yeah.
You at Milan, you at McKean. Milan, how long you stayed in Milan?
I stayed at mine in 2.5 years.
2.5 years. So
Yeah, that's when I went to my camp, had my camp experience.
would you say like you learned anything, or did they offer any type of programs, or was anything beneficial to you in life today at Milan?
Not the first time, cause I went back at the end of my bid. When I went back at the end
After I
of my
left
bid,
you and yeah.
that's when I went to college and got my little degree. And so the second time when I went back, I was at the end of my bid. It was time, you know what I'm saying?
Something
And then
wrong.
I caught the last college
You
wave
know what's crazy though?
right before the pandemic.
And I got to tell the story on my Fed vacation. Because you know in the feds, you might run into any type of motherfucker.
Yeah, you run into bankers, you run into
Excuse me,
everything.
and I don't mean to cut you off, but
Yeah.
you play such a significant part in the story I'm about to tell, and I probably even never told you. I think I did, but long story short, you don't know who the fuck you run into in the feds. So, you know, you was heavy into the Forex trading
Yeah,
and shit.
to the Forex.
So remember, you had that book. That was a book printed out like a Corlink's message book. But it was a whole book, like a manual
Yeah.
on Forex
So you
trading.
gotta-
And at the
I
top
still
of the
got that book.
at the top of the thing, it had the inmate's name, who it is. Like when you print out your message, the nigga
Yeah.
name was what? Michael.
That was Mike
Michael Vallone.
Vallone. He rich as hell.
That motherfucking last name is, I never heard that last name before. So, you know, mind you,
Yeah.
you're in federal prison, so you'll be knowing who you're around. I'm in the camp. And I got such a fucked up mind state because this is another piece of game. Open your eyes sometimes. You never know who the fuck you're around. Never judge a book by its cover.
Never.
And you know, from being in federal prison, the institution we was around, most white motherfuckers, you know, you got your solid white motherfuckers, but it's few and far between them. You got a group of white boys that solid, standard white niggas like us.
No, for sure.
So all the white boys be chomos, child molesters and everything. So,
Right, at the low.
so I got to the point when I got to the camp, I was blind. I didn't even
Right.
think of that. So I'm just
Right.
looking at all white boys like they child molesters and everything.
Right.
So I ain't paying no attention to the white
Man,
boys.
shout
in
out
the
to
camp.
Michael Vallone, man.
I'm walking past
Forex
the cell
guru.
one day and see a cup that say Vallone wrote on it. So something made me walk back to the nigga's cell and say, man, my man had a book that it was a printed out message and he said, that's me. I met that nigga at FCI.
I remember when you told me when you came back. I said, "Did you get his? What I say?
Yeah, but I didn't.
I know, but what I took-
because I went to the hole right after I met
I
him.
know,
you
but what
what
I
I'm
say,
saying?
real. Did you get his information? Remember, you was like, I ain't get a chance to. I was like,
And
damn.
guess who I'm locked up with in Texas? Now I go from Beaumont to Fort Worth. I'm in Texas getting moved around. I'm with Exotic Joe.
How the fuck you get way from Pennsylvania to Texas?
Man,
Got
they
hit
shipping
with the
niggas.
escape.
You know what they do?
I know. I want him to say this to the camera.
Yeah, say it to the camera what they
hit me
do.
with the escape and
I want
camp.
them to say this to
And
the
where they
camera.
send your ass to?
So you niggas that think this
But-
shit sweet.
But
like
fuck
I say,
Egypt.
in no way,
Send
shape,
your-
form, or fashion is my fifth vacation with the glorified prison. You from Michigan,
Man,
gang.
listen, bro.
They'll ship your ass around the board like pizzas on
When
the
you-
motherfucking
Send your
chessboard.
ass to Alaska.
You got that disciplinary action, they can send you anywhere in the U.S. when you in feds.
This nigga been to Milan. I never been in Michigan.
You could go
I've been
500
there
miles.
twice.
You go 500 miles within your.
But then they honor that shit.
Yeah, but they don't honor it.
And then they say
When you get
500
disciplinary
miles.
action.
But then they say 500 miles, but then they say 500
Air miles.
Yeah.
That's how they twist it.
500 air miles far as fuck.
Yeah, it is.
See,
Nigga, I was
ass
waiting
to
in
Hawaii.
Arkansas, and they was saying that was 500 air miles.
Yeah. But disciplinary action mean they can send you anywhere in the United States once you get any charge.
They had as an FCI Sheridan way up in Oregon somewhere.
Man.
So I'm with
In the
Exotic.
backyard of the Nike factory, some
Bro, I'm
motherfucker.
locked up with Exotic Joe. He's showing us tigers, and he $1 million nigga. This nigga account said 9999, the highest you can get. You know what I'm saying? He paying for everybody. Commissary. You go get him $50 worth of shit. He gonna give you $150. He had that money like that. So when Trump did the pardon, he ended up pardoning Lil Wayne and
Yeah,
Kodak
Kodak.
Black.
You don't want to get into that.
So he thought
You say Trump pardons?
He
and I'm gonna
pardoned
cut you
them
off.
too.
I'm gonna cut you off. When you say Trump giving pardons, who we see Trump giving a pardon to? Who we see get let out of jail?
Kwame.
No.
Oh, what was dog name?
Trump right hand man.
Yeah, what was his name?
Paul Manafort.
Paul
Oh
Manafort.
yeah,
that was
yeah,
with
most
us.
definitely.
We watched Paul Manafort come in jail
Yeah, we watched him.
and watch him leave.
Now Exotic Joe had
Manafort was with us.
I can go
bro.
on and on about motherfuckers
I
I've been
swear,
in jail.
bro.
Yeah.
3
You know what I mean?
limousines out there.
Andy was cool as hell though.
Look, he in a
Yeah,
joint.
he was trying to fight him down.
Yeah, people just
Dog.
Shout out Pony
Yeah,
Dog,
Shout out
man.
Pony Dog. Shout out OGLB.
Exotic Joe in a building talking to TMZ from the joint.
Yeah.
I'm about to come home any day. They talking to him on the camera
So-
at the crib.
But let's get back into my favorite vacation biz. Cause it's like kind of a reunion, you know what I mean? I ain't seen you niggas, we just, you know what I mean, kicking it, but we on my favorite vacation biz. You at Milan. From Milan you go to,
Terror Hood.
that's a whole nother experience, you know, me and him experienced the camp.
Had
What
time.
was it everything like they said it would be?
Man, listen. I wanted to say how it was. I don't want my young dogs out there to think, oh nigga, he went to the county. But it is what it is, bro. We had phones. We had steak. We had lobster. We had liquor. We had weed, cigarettes
Money.
galore.
Money.
Real money on the compound. Like, we really, you know what I'm saying, had our way. You know what I mean?
When you saw
But
it.
at the end of the day, yeah, definitely when you saw it. Because there was a lot of niggas that didn't
Can't
have
forget to say
paperwork
that,
that really couldn't indulge. You
I
know
ain't
what
gonna
I'm
even
saying?
I ain't gonna even do that. And if y'all want to get on my favorite vacation business and we gonna spend on fair time, I ain't gonna even let y'all sit here and say like a nigga gotta be solid at the camp.
Oh no,
No,
because
no,
we
you
ain't
got
even go there.
No,
We ain't
not
even
this-
go there.
no,
no,
We
because
don't-
listen,
No, now the camp
if you
different.
got-
A
From
nigga
who
gotta
I-
be solid with money
No.
and opinion. But
Yeah,
we ain't
that's
gonna
what
go.
I'm
That's a
saying.
whole nother. That's a whole
Yeah,
nother.
and that's another conversation.
No,
Exactly.
that's a
But
whole
I
When
ain't-
a nigga
it-
got
it-
money, they could be a snitch, whatever.
Exactly.
Bro.
So I ain't gonna let you go. When he said solid niggas, I ain't gonna let you go there.
Yeah, it's like
We know some
we just gonna
niggas-
say certain niggas. We just gonna
Exactly.
put it like
Say
that.
that.
I say
Say that.
certain.
We gonna
Say
say
that.
certain
Say
niggas.
that.
I say certain.
Because it was a lot of hot ass niggas that was millionaires and niggas was fucking with them, bro. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day,
So let the politics.
I wasn't fucking with them. I don't give a fuck if you had 40 million talking about nigga, I'm gonna give you 2 million when you get out. Nigga, I'm good.
So let the politics.
You know what I'm saying? Because my heart was at a point in time, my heart was filled with so much anger. Nigga, you talk, nigga, I'm not fucking with you, nigga.
And I'm gonna say that,
You
man.
know what I'm
And-
saying?
and I'm gonna be a big man and say this on my podcast, like, because I had so much anger in me towards the niggas who told on me.
Bro.
And I ain't find peace in my life, in my bit, until I let that shit go and say, fuck this
Yeah,
shit.
you know what I'm saying?
I still got
For
anger.
real though. You
I
gotta
still
let
got
it go.
anger.
I'm gonna say that.
I still
You gotta
got
let it go
anger.
because of what it did for me as a man. Like I couldn't
You
grow as
gotta
a man
just let
until
it
I
go.
let that shit go.
You have to. Cause that shit drive you crazy.
Like really, honestly, I don't give a fuck. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where I'm at in life, like I don't care about that shit. I don't care about that shit no more. Like
Yeah.
and I gave so many years of my life chasing that shit like in a dark hole, just focus on that shit. And that shit like, you know what I mean? Fuck that shit, man. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Fuck them niggas, fuck that
It
shit.
was like
you know
a
what I'm
burden
saying?
on you.
No,
It was.
bro. That
It
shit,
was. So, you know what I mean?
That shit like carrying a body on your motherfucking neck.
I
Gotta
feel
let
that's
it
me
go.
being big, saying that on this platform, like, you know what I mean? And I don't give a fuck how nobody take it. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, you sucking, you these niggas told on. No, I had to move on in my life. I'm 44 years old in a couple of days.
Real.
I'm trying to do greater things in my life. I can't
You
be
ain't no
focused on some
Capricorn,
shit
nigga.
that, you know what I mean? That's
You
perfection.
ain't no Capricorn, nigga.
No, fuck no. I'm Aquarius, nigga.
Oh,
My birthday is
nigga.
January, nigga.
Nah, nigga.
It's a lie.
But you know what I'm saying?
No, that's real shit. You got it. You have to.
So you go
from
Milan to Terre Haute.
my little terror hood. Have my way. Have my way. I made so much money at Terror Hood. And this ain't, and I don't even like talking like this, cause niggas, you know, some niggas, man, that nigga ain't, niggas don't really know. Like, my people, my mama know, like for sure. Cause she was like, where the fuck is this money coming from?
Listen, I wasn't even trying to make no money at the camp. It was making money. I'm just
That's what
doing
I'm
what the
saying.
fuck I want to do.
No, for real.
Shout
like,
out
bro,
to,
I made so much
you know,
money,
she know who
bro.
she is, but if she bring me a bag and we just spent $300-400 on this bag,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You know how
to turn into.
Exactly, and this
That's
just
what
what
I'm
I want, and niggas I fuck with, so I wasn't even trying to make no money.
Shout out my nigga X Boogie. Listen, shout out my nigga Tim, man. My guys from Terror Hood. Like, they know, like, dog, we made so much money, bro.
Man, that shit ain't worth it, man. Take heed to this shit, man. Most of y'all know me as Wall Street Real, but for 15 years, the government knew me as MA430-039. You're now tuned into my Fed Vacation.